let's do this. I will destroy you with my non-existent machine gun. You know, I could just run over all of you. Like a boss. I love AMP. It's so bad, but it tastes so good. It's not that bad for you, actually. I think I toned down the calories. I think it's like 120 for a whole can now. Which, it's still an energy drink, so it doesn't really make it any better, but it is pretty helpful reducing your calorie intake if you are a avid consumer of such things as I am. How much health do those barriers have? Because they can take a ramming, literally. Wall on fire? I had no clue. Can you fix this overheat though? No, you cannot. And I can't heal because I don't have any Omni Gel. Okay, sounds good to me. My eyes, that hurt. The life of a gamer. Hurting eyes. Or my eyes are just that painful. In which case, I feel bad for people who have to sit in front of a computer all day. Because this does hurt your eyes, believe it or not. At least hurts my eyes. Every now and then, at least. Perhaps because I'm sitting in front of a 25-inch TV? Who knows? And I'm right up next to it. That's probably why. My 23-inch monitor doesn't seem to be nearly as bad. It's the same resolution and much better quality than what I'm using right now. But I decided to switch it up a bit. No harm in that. I'm going to get the living Mako beat out. This thing can only take so much damage before I have to heal it. Holy shit. That's quite the gun, if I must say. Oh, an even better gun. I think I will take accuracy over damage, thank you very much. I'm going to be fighting several organics, so I'm going to want that. Garrus Vicarian can have this tsunami. Liara T'Soni can have this raptor. Perhaps I will put some... I could use that kinetic stabler actually. Heat sink. Should I get a heat sink or a recoil damper? Or accuracy? I think that I should put the accuracy in the pistol, because that thing is inaccurate. Let's try out the kinetic stabilizer. I'll give Liara some weapon. Nah, let's give her accuracy. Nah, I don't even know. Let's have a recoil damper. I'll never be able to say that right. Take some armor piercing 2 rounds. Yes, I want this. Nah, actually it's not very useful here. Chemical rounds I can see being fairly helpful. Not for me. I just kill things and never stop going. Well, I think that's not good for now because I need to change this. Or am I already using? am I using here? Anti-personal 3 rounds, okay. What about for my pistol? Is there no better pistol than the one I am currently using? No, there is not. Therefore, I will upgrade to nothing because... ah, here we go. And I'm good to go. Hopefully, and ideally, I should turn some stuff in Omnigel. And heal this thing. Perfect. Because I'm going to die if I don't. Let's talk about something not related to the game. That did absolutely nothing. But while I'm doing this, I am thoroughly enjoying We187's Let's Play of Final Fantasy 13. He isn't putting mass amounts of videos out, which is good. I can keep up regularly. Which I will say is a very good thing, because I have trouble keeping up with so many Let's Plays. And I like his Let's Plays. But what he does best is not uploading them constantly, like I seem to be doing, and Variax does. So even though I do enjoy Variax's Let's Plays, I can't watch them all. Whereas when people like Jacob / We187, I can watch all those. It's easy to keep up. That's not a problem. Which is what I am going to do once I have a certain amount of subscribers. I'm not going to be pushing out content like crazy, because I know people won't be able to keep up unless all they do is watch LPs all day. Which I can understand, considering everything. But I can't talk about the game while I'm riding the Mako. It's too boring. The most fun I have is doing silly things like this. Oh yeah, back to We187's Let's Play Final Fantasy 13. While I loved that game the first time I played it, not because as a Final Fantasy game it was pretty crappy, all things considered, but as a game itself, I think it did a pretty good job. The story wasn't as bad as people claim, and the battle system itself was a blast, much better than its successor 13-2, which I would love to rant about sometime in the future about how shitty it is, but that's a whole other topic altogether. Most people would probably think 13-2 is an upgrade. I think it is a complete downgrade. They completely ruined the gameplay for me. It's just not the same. The monster idea was nice, but it just wasn't very well done. I mean, it was well done to an extent, but it just wasn't the same as having a party member in your party. Although some enemies are pretty fun to capture, like Jumbo Cactuar, and it's awesome synergist. Oh, I'm already here? That's nice. But everything else wasn't good. The story was better than the 13's, actually. I won't lie. But the battle system was just so horrible in comparison. They took what was good about 13's and completely disregarded it. Most games usually take the good of its predecessor, but 13-2 did a terrible job at doing that. The staggering system was almost completely gone. And that's what made 13's good. Every fight felt like its own challenge. Some people could complain that it took a while, but I insisted that it took strategy. On-the-fly strategy, like nothing you would see in Final Fantasy games before. And it incorporated long-term and short-term strategizing, so I enjoyed that. Its only real flaw was that every battle was similar, which 13-2 did no job of fixing, actually. 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 13-2 did That did nothing. Oh, what is this? Juggernaut? Problem? Oh wow, never mind, that's my problem. One-shotted. For cockiness.
What did you do here, Commander?
What is this?
Me? I'm the victim
Yeah.
here.
You
If I were to...
I don't... If Benezia Sama's containers... I must report to the executive board.
You
If word
got
gets
to be
out about
shitting
Lucia,
me.
there may be an investor panic.
What is this, and why is it so far out? What is... no? Oh no, why is there no autosave? Why no autosave? Well, I am just going to cut out this segment, and I will be back once we get to the facility. It's Barry Burton here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect, even though this video is probably going to be in the same segment after I just died. That was an embarrassing loss, by the way. I didn't think I'd be sent so far back, to be like 5 or so, probably longer to get back here. It took quite a while. But that's not going to happen again. I'm going to destroy these guys without any remorse. I gotta love when that happens. I can't trash talk in games, can I? It just ends up me dying horribly. A very horrible and embarrassing death. Hello, Shepard. You seem to be very interested in what's going on here. Or you just don't give a bleep. I'm going to destroy you. If you do not mind me doing so, Mr. Juggernaut. Hello. Man, this Juggernaut is kicking my ass. I have an idea. I am not going to sit on my ass and wait for him to destroy me. I'm going to move around, double overload, and do that. I figured that I would go a little bit easy on him, all things considered. I still got Liara killed, but that's the least of my worries. And that doesn't work on Krogan, does it? It doesn't really matter, I have an awesome organic killer right here. And I'm a biotic. Organics, I mean biotics are an organic's worst enemy.